4 dessert stouts, 3-star awarded, 1 wild card. But which one stands stout beyond the stars and the price tag?
Welcome to Great Taste Ed Reviews, where I taste award-winning food and drink and ask whether these great taste stars really deserve the hype. These stars come from the Guild of Fine Food, judged blind by industry experts. Each episode, I take one food or drink category and compare a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, plus a wild card with no stars at all.
And because great flavour isn't always great value, every product gets a 1 to 5 value score. Then, I crown the best all-round choice. Episode 9, Stout. Let's rate the ratings. This is Jiddler's Tipple Swiss Roll Stout, awarded 1 Great Taste Star in 2025. It's a dessert-inspired stout designed to capture the flavour of a Swiss roll. Roasted malt, dark chocolate, vanilla and caramel notes feature prominently. It's aimed at drinkers who enjoy sweeter, pastry-style beers. There isn't a huge volume of independent reviews yet, but early reactions to this style tend to split opinion. Some people enjoy the smooth, dessert-leaning sweetness, while others feel it doesn't offer the depth of a traditional stout. Let's see. At 5.1% and with dessert inspiration baked into the name, I'm expecting sweet flavours with dark chocolate and vanilla. I'm using a chalice glass for this stout, and it may not be the best glass choice for a stout, but I find that the rounded bottom helps with the swirling and the aroma release. Sweet aroma. It definitely reads like a dessert stout. It's smooth with gentle vanilla and caramel notes up front. The Swiss roll idea definitely comes through. Apart from a fruit-based or chocolate-based Swiss roll, I think this would be lovely to drink with hot desserts like a fruit crumble or a bread and butter pudding, maybe even a sticky toffee pudding, just to complement those vanilla and caramel notes. So did it deserve 1 star? I think this one did. It's very tasty and true to its dessert concept, though it doesn't surprise on depth or complexity, so I wouldn't raise its rating above 1 star. I paid £3.50 for a 440 millilitre can from Sainsbury's. For a flavoured stout at this price and this quality, I think that feels fair. So, my value for money score is a 4 out of 5. This dessert stout from Powder Monkey Brewing Company was awarded 2 Great Taste Stars in 2024. Inspired by Black Forest Gateau, it blends chocolate richness with cherry-like fruit character in a smooth, easy-drinking body. People who enjoy pastry and dessert stouts often like the clear chocolate and cherry direction here, while others feel this style can lean too heavily on sweetness and novelty rather than roast depth. Let's see. At 5%, I'm expecting a lighter dessert-leaning stout. So it's very dark and inviting to look at. That's very unusual. It has a cake-like aroma. It smells exactly like a Black Forest Gateau. I hope it's not too sweet. Cherry comes first, with rich chocolate just behind. It certainly leans dessert-like, but it's not sickly sweet. In fact, it has the flavour and aroma of a Black Forest Gateau, but minus the sweetness. Apart from pairing well with a Black Forest Gateau, I think this would also drink very nicely alongside a cherry cheesecake, or perhaps with a French cherry clafouti. But did it deserve its 2 Great Taste Stars? It hits the dessert brief clearly. Cherry and chocolate are both present. And it certainly stands out from other dessert style stouts I've tried before. So I do think it's 2 Great Taste Stars are fully justified. Now, at £4 for 440 millilitres, it is a bit pricey for a stout with this flavour approach. I think it is intended to be drunk with a very specific sweet type of dessert, something heavy on chocolate and cherry, rather than drunk by itself. However, it is a unique stout, and I think it's a champion of its style. So my value for money score is a 4 out of 5. This Vietnamese coffee stout from Red Willow Brewery earned 3 Great Taste stars in 2025. It's built around bold roasted coffee character, layered with dark chocolate and subtle nutty notes. Very much a stout first. It's not overly sweet, so it works well alongside rich desserts. Coffee stouts in this style are often praised for roast depth and balance when they're not overly sweet. Some drinkers prefer this drier, more grown-up approach, while others look for more dessert-like sweetness. Let's see. With 5.6% and real coffee influence, I'm expecting a bold roast balanced by chocolatey sweetness. Deep body, very dark. Oh, and an intense coffee aroma. Ooh, that is delicious. Roasty coffee bitterness up front, smooth chocolate second, and a dry finish that keeps it from feeling too sweet. It's wonderful. This would be a fantastic stout to accompany a chocolate or coffee-based dessert like a tiramisu or a chocolate torte. But equally, I can see myself sat on the sofa drinking this by itself, maybe with a little bit of dark chocolate to nibble on. Did it deserve its 3 Great Taste stars? This feels balanced, layered, and satisfying. It's bold without being cloying. This is a truly exquisite stout that is without a doubt leading on taste. I love this. At only £3.50 for 440 millilitres, this is excellent for a richly deserved 3-star stout. So my value for money score has to be a 5 out of 5. This is Even S'more Death, an 8.4% imperial stout brewed by Northern Monk, described on the brewery's site as a stout with chocolate and marshmallow character, inspired by campfire treats. Reviews on platforms like Untappd show this as an imperial dessert-like stout with a rich sweet profile that many find enjoyable. But dessert stouts of this type also tend to be polarizing among drinkers. Let's see. At a mere 8.4%, this stout should be rich, strong, and full-bodied. The label and community descriptions highlight chocolate, marshmallow, and biscuit notes, queuing up a dessert-forward flavour profile. It pours deep and dark with a thick look. Chocolate and marshmallow come forward really strongly on the nose. It certainly feels like a s'mores-inspired stout rather than a classic roast-forward type of stout. Oh. No, I'm not sure about this one. That dessert sweet character is very prominent. And I think the ABV is too high. This is just too strong a stout for my liking. I think if you do like a really, really strong stout like this one, it needs to be drunk really, really cold. I think it would go nicely with a lava cake or a chocolate fondant, something with very rich, deep, earthy chocolate notes. I think also a Rocky Road or a tiffin cake might go quite well with this. So should this have earned a Great Taste star? I'm going to say no. I don't believe it's quite up there. I think it's a fun, intense, strong flavoured dessert stout that would appeal to a lot of people. It just doesn't quite sit well on my palate. It's not for me. I think it also lacks the complexity and depth I look for in a highly rated classic stout. Now, I paid £4.50 for a 440 milliliter can from Tesco. So this sits at a premium price point for a flavoured dessert style stout of its kind. So I think it's a little bit too expensive for what it's worth. For that reason, my value for money score would have to be a 2.5 out of 5. After putting all 4 stouts through their paces on taste and value, one claimed the top spot. It's not the sweetest or richest, but the best balance of flavour, complexity, and overall quality is the breakfast stout with Vietnamese coffee. This one genuinely deserves its 3-star rating, and I'll be coming back for more of this. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, and tell me what category I should rate next. More flavour, more stars next time. Let's rate the ratings.